we cannot find any history on it. I can tell you when the courthouse was built. I can tell you who built it, the architect, the blueprints, all that, but I can't tell you anything about this place other than it was built in 1915. Y'all from Florida, are y'all from the South?
Yeah.
So y'all know how people were treated back then. It was not a very nice place. So the jail has been, this half is original, but when we go back to the cells, it was 2-story. Have y'all ever been to, it's a jail right across the border of Georgia, Jasper County?
Yeah.
Hamilton, we got there all the time.
That's like a second.
Okay, so it was kind of set up like that, how the upstairs was, like that.
Yeah.
But they tore that part off and built out long ways because this was an overflow jail. So we had, it was operational from 1915 to 2006. So it's pretty recent that they quit letting inmates because they built one prison out on the highway, or a jail out on the highway. So before that, like I said, it was like 2 stories upstairs. When we go upstairs, I'll give y'all a rundown of that. That uniform or inmate, whatever you want to call it, that is original. I found that in the cell, in the back there, stuffed in the air vent. A lot of the furniture and stuff in here is my personal furniture. A lot of the older looking furniture. It is actually it's my wife's past grandma. And I believe she's one of the spirits that's here because I don't know if you believe in attachments or not, but women are attached to their furniture, and she was a depression child, so she was very particular about her furniture. So if you get Allison come across, that's probably her.
Awesome. Okay.
So this was actually a dispatcher room for a long time. You know as well as I do, dispatching is a very emotional thing, so a lot of emotions came in through here. And before it was dispatch, this was actually the sheriff's office, and this would be where you sat and did your trials and all that good stuff. We did confirm some of that.
Okay.
So we actually know, I don't know, he was a sheriff in 94, 96. I know his son, he was a police chief here. He actually just quit a few years ago because politics and bullshit. Sorry, excuse my language. But his dad, I don't want to say his name because he still lives around here. He actually got busted for trafficking cocaine through this jail. He served several time for it. And they actually lived here in the 70s. He lived here for 7 years. So that's how we kind of got the upstairs. That's why the way the bedrooms are set up the way they are. Because he told us this was our bedroom, this was our parents' bedroom, this was this. So we had to sit upstairs like that. So we'll go upstairs. Watch your steps. They are old. So this was, when the sheriff lived here, was a master bedroom. I'm assuming they had cells up here too because there's bars on the windows. If you notice, there's bars on all the windows. Do y'all know the theory of why they put iron in graveyards and horseshoes and stuff like that to keep the spirits in? So that might be why some of them are here, we don't know. We call this Allison's room because this is hers, that's hers, the bed was hers, the chairs were hers. They tend to get her up here talking EVPs and things like that. We don't know 100% if it's her because it's hard to communicate with dead people.
Yeah, it's fragmented conversations.
Yeah, you can't get a good sentence out of it sometimes. EVPs mostly in here. I don't know of any REM pod activity or anything like that. We haven't. I haven't heard anybody say anything about it, and I haven't had it personally, so I'm not sure about that. This room right here was this was one of the sheriff's son's bedrooms. That's why we kind of set it up the way we did. So this hole right here, we can't confirm or deny if anybody was hung here legally. Because actually before this jail was built, I think the last legal hanging in Georgia was in like 1870 or something like that.
Okay.
So, but did it happen? There's a good chance because they didn't keep records of poor people back in the day. If you were poor and black and they didn't like you, they probably hung you and threw you somewhere. And that's pretty bad that they would do that, but it's really hard to find information on anything around here because a lot of these families still live here. Cochran is Cochran, and nobody leaves for some reason. Like, I don't live here, I live in Warner Robins, so, but like a lot of this older families are still here, so we don't give names and stuff like that, because we don't want to stir the pot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can confirm though, there was a hole there. It was double studded, like there would have been a stairway up there, or a ladder or something up there. When I went up there, there is a floor, and above the floor is a double header up there. So, can I say something happened up there? No, I can't, but
It's strong enough.
it's strong enough, and it's tall enough. I can stand up in there.
And they were
there's
prepared
more
for it at
room.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you look outside, that's the castle looking part. That's
Okay.
actually up above there. So there's probably 10, 15 foot up there.
Okay.
We just blocked it off because we didn't want people trying to climb up there and get hurt or anything like that. We get EVPs in here, shadow figures, orbs. I don't know if y'all believe in orbs. We got
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I'm iffy on it. I'm iffy
Yeah.
on it, but I've seen some things that I can't explain. This is kind of the experimental room. We call it the portal room because we have mirrors set up like this. I don't know if y'all believe in the portal theories or anything like that. We do have a Ouija board here. I don't know if y'all believe in Ouija boards or how you feel about them. You don't have to use it. That is totally up to you. We don't judge. You can do whatever you want to here while y'all are here. So we get a lot of EVPs up here. A lot of people do the, what's it called, the Estes. I always pronounce that wrong. I say Isis or whatever. They like to do that in here. On the orb subject, we got one of our guys. He comes here. He's been here 4 times, and he's got one that comes out of here and goes in there.
Oh.
And it's like, that's really hard to debunk that video because he wasn't up here. He actually had it on a tripod, and it's just clear as day. So over here was the evidence locker. I don't know how long it was the evidence locker, but it was an evidence locker. So before we actually got ownership over the jail, we used to come over here and train with the fire department. Yeah.
I heard it.
Outside. It's music.
I thought, no, I
I said-
heard something
I had-
else.
It's like a footstep.
I heard the footstep.
And then there was music.
Yeah, it
I
was
heard
the
something
footstep
weird.
I heard.
Like almost bass or something. I don't know.
You'll get that
Yeah.
until probably 11 o'clock or so, then it'll die off.
Yeah, but I heard footstep. That was what I'd heard.
So this room, like I said, we were doing training over here. We used to do training all the time over here. And I actually found a bloody wrench right here with hair on it. It was like one of them old pipe wrenches, like probably 1970s, and it still had the tag on it and all that. Obviously, we had to turn it over to them, so they wouldn't let us keep it. I wanted to keep it, but they don't let me keep it. So this was the evidence locker. This room, they set it up. You can stare in the mirrors and do whatever you want to with it. I'm not into any of that stuff, but y'all are. More power to you. This room, we don't let anybody in here, but I still show it. Got a flashlight. Just don't walk too close because they're.
We got it.
There we go. So if you look right here, that's where the cell was. You can see right there where they cut it out. So that's how we know that there was a 2-story part of it. I've been trying to find pictures. I cannot find anything. But
Were any of these cells or? They
I don't
still
think so. I don't think any of those were actually cells
Because
because
of living.
it wasn't concreted or anything like that. So they were, if those were cells, those were probably like weekend cells or local drunk cells or something like that. It'll make more sense when we go downstairs. That's why I like to show this. For the 2-story part.
It's just so disorienting. This whole like area.
It is. Nobody's investigated in here, but we have had a team put a REM pod right there. I'll show you how to do that when we get down there. You can just open that door. And you're tall enough so you can set it up there and actually get activity in there with that REM pod. Yes and no and all that good stuff. And that's Charlie just sitting there. I will warn you, a lot of people are like, man, this place is tiny. Don't underestimate it. I promise you, do not underestimate
Well, that's what it's just. It's so disorienting just because of that. Like it feels like it's bigger, but it feels like you see it and it doesn't look as big, but it feels bigger at the same time. It's
It's bigger back there.
Yeah.
Well, not really. It's actually a really good place for 3 people because you have time to do things. Like you go to South Pixar, you have no time to do anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to
We
get
did
everything.
I was just about to say, we
Upstairs
did
as well.
trans, we didn't have enough time with 10 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I mean, this is a good place for small groups.
Yeah, I like
People
this
are
size.
around.
I like it.
Me too. It's a lot less walking.
But I mean, we do quite a lot of smaller locations as well. We do a mixture.
I can definitely see why you all did training here, though.
Oh yeah,
The layout is just.
we used to do tons of training in here. Yeah, I missed it, but now it's that. So this was the kitchen area. Obviously, they prep food and all that stuff. Now we do have female voices and stuff. There is one female here that I know of. I don't know why she's here. I don't know if she died here. Well, there is a female here. This right here, we keep this blocked off because this floor is really bad. So we keep blocking off. But I like to show people that door. That's a cool door. Eventually we're going to get in here and try to replace all this, but pretty neat door. And then we go to the back. Watch yourself, you got a step right here. Then you have a step up right here. So, do you see how high I am from you?
Oh yeah.
So they brought that much concrete in to raise the floor up. That's why I'm saying when we come back here, it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
Because when we come right here, if you come up here, I can show you where the floor was.
Wow. Ooh. That's cool.
So if you look on the wall right here, this was where the floor was. Then they brought all this in, which it just seems like a lot of work. I don't know why they've done that. But yeah, if you want to try the whole roof like thing, just line that up. And if you want to go out there and investigate, don't tell me about it. You know. So if you have interest, I'm kidding. Y'all know what this is? Have y'all seen this at other jails?
No.
This is not this wire coming out, obviously this is new. But, so what they would do, they would sit back here and listen to them talk. Like, you know, the old science experiments that they used to do. And they would let them through it too. So they get a lot of activity up here, obviously because there would be emotional stuff going on over here. Like we actually caught a shadow figure. We were standing down, the people were from Miami. They had tons of energy rooms, but we were all down there, and we were doing a walkthrough, and we were talking, and we heard something up here, and he said, "So I look up here," and she had her cell phone out filming, and she kind of panned like that, and you can see it go like that through that window right there. It's pretty neat. That's the only shadow that I've seen that I witnessed. This piano is original. I don't know how original or when it got here. I've been working here for 9 years, so it was after it closed, but it was still here. Cochran is a big Catholic town, Christian town, whatever. They used to come in and play for the inmates. People said they've heard it. I haven't heard it. I don't know. Some of y'all can try. If I can play the piano, y'all are more welcome to try it. So this is the cells. We do have a few steps to get there. So there's no power from there to back here. So if you have EMF detectors or anything, there's no reason it should be going off because it's all blocked. Back here we keep that room shut because that was actually where it was kind of like a commissary, you know, inmates can buy ramen noodles and stuff like that. That was back there. It's really dirty and there's high-powered power boxes back there, so we just keep it locked. Over here is where the drunk tank was, so it's pretty dark back here. This is, they got a lot of chairs. So this is one of the most active cells. I'm not 100% sure why. We noticed it was a female cell. Well, we don't know 100%, but we're assuming it was a female cell. Because most time when females sign things, they sign their name first and their boyfriend name second. Then you have little bitty hands. So I'm assuming those are females or a really small guy. But with all the hearts and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure it's a female cell. And that might be why it's so active, because when we get back here, I'll tell you some more information. But if a female sells here and the rest are males, they would be attracted to come to the females, right? I would be if I was in jail. That's where I'd be attracted. But, yeah, they updated it. And there's some modern stuff in here like stainless steel and all that. So I'm figuring that it was probably built in the 70s. This back out was built in the 70s. That's just a rough estimate because I know a couple people that's lived here their whole lives and they said it's been here as long as they can remember. So I'm just gonna say the 70s because just the way it looks. If y'all wanna stay tonight here, y'all are more than welcome to stay tonight. I wouldn't lay on these because I don't know how structurally sound they are. I mean, you can sit on that, tell me. I just don't want to use it. And I think there's 10 or 12 cells total. So these other cells, I mean, we've got activity in all of them, but I'm just showing you the main hot spots. So back here is another hot spot. You feel any different when you walk in?
Yeah. Actually, I feel queasy, really. It's almost as soon as I walked in the door, I felt queasy.
I got cold as soon as I walked in here. So this cell, I can confirm 100% that somebody died in. He hung himself, he took his waistband, his underwear out of his waistband, wrapped around his neck and sat down right there on those stairs. I can confirm that 100%. I know the guy that cut him down. The weird thing about it is they didn't find him until after lunch. He done it that night sometime or that morning, but if you go dark, if you turn that light off, this keyhole, you have a keyhole here, it lets a little bit of light in.
Okay.
One of our team, one of the guys that comes quite often, they'll set a camera down there, and if that's at the right angle, you can see the light. Well, he's got a figure going across, blocking out the light. Ooh. So that's pretty neat. That guy, he was charged, well, technically, I don't know if he was charged yet, but he was accused of raping women. So women, just to let y'all know, women do tend to have something run up on them or try to intimidate them or anything like that. Feel nauseous, feel sick. If that happens, just tell them to leave you alone, be like, back the fuck up. Sometimes you got to be tough with them. But they do seem to be attracted to women more than men. And you're a pretty big guy, so more likely they're not going to test you, they're going to test a smaller person. So we call this the Tybee Island. Y'all know where Tybee Island is? Have y'all ever heard of that? It's in Savannah. It's off the
Oh yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
So that's the lighthouse for Tybee Island. There's a chicken, no, it's a pelican. A shrimp boat right there, and right there's a suicide note.
Oh.
It's really hard to read, but if you get at the right angle, you can get up there and kind of read it. So, like I said, y'all are more than welcome to do what y'all want to. I'll show you the panel box so y'all can control the power.
Alright, we're gonna go night vision. Looks.
Red.
Wow. I must have my lights on. There we go.
If you're over there, you can come on over here.
Hello.
Hi.
You have your task cam running or no?
Not yet. I have it in my hand ready to. I didn't know if we wanted to leave it running somewhere or do a session.
I can always do a record and we can play back immediately.
Okay.
Like do a quick immediate live review instead of, waiting.
Yeah.
So if
Right,
you
where
want
do
to
we
do
wanna
an
put
EVP,
this?
just let me know.
So where should we use this? Leave the task on. Running. Old Bleckley County Jail. And we are in the cells currently. I can't see where it is. It's very dark. I'm going to put it on this chair for now. Did you just say something, John? That was my tummy. You didn't just say okay?
I don't think so. I don't remember saying anything.
Okay.
I do hear some outside noise, but not much.
No, this sounded like it was Charlotte. It was that close. It was like a, okay.
I don't think I said anything.
Maybe you just clicked and it sounded like a voice. I'm gonna put it on this chair for now. Did you just say something, John? That was my tummy. You didn't just say okay?
I don't think so. I don't remember saying anything.
Okay.
I do hear some outside noise, but not much.
No, this sounded like it was Charlotte. It was that close. It was like a, okay.
I don't think I said anything.
Maybe you just clicked and it sounded like a voice. I'm gonna put it on this chair for now. Did you just say something, John? That was my tummy. You didn't just say okay?
I don't think so. I don't remember saying anything.
Okay.
I do hear some outside noise, but not much.
No, this sounded like it was Charlotte. It was that close. It was like a, okay.
I don't think I said anything.
Maybe you just clicked and it sounded like a voice. Yeah, we have been told this is probably the ladies' cell. Do you have any ladies here that would like to talk to us?
Can I get you something to eat or drink? We've got coffee.
We also have sodas.
We do have soda.
We have Coca-Cola. Anybody want a Coca-Cola?
If there's anyone here, can you make a noise or a bang? The EMF wire went off.
Alright, how about I
Can you come down here?
swap?
Can you make it go off again, please? Why are you still here? What crime did you commit?
You know you served your sentence. You don't need to be here still.
Which cell is yours?
Outside noise, probably. I don't know though.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Which cell is yours?
Outside noise, probably. I don't know though.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Which cell is yours?
Outside noise, probably. I don't know though.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Is your cell the last one down there? It's not moving. Okay. Let us know where you want us to go. Do you want us to come down there?
That was my foot.
Wow.
Wow. Can you light up in front of the cell that you would like us to go to so we know where you are? Because I was kind of all over the place, which was awesome, but we don't know where to go.
Alright, how about we come down there to the last cell? What flashed?
The
It's the same blue one that keeps going off.
Okay, right at the end.
No, third from the end.
Third from the end. Okay, let's walk down there and see what it corresponds with.
Okay, so it was this one right here that keeps going off.
Would you just tap them?
No, I didn't touch it. I was right here and it went off just a second.
What's your name?
Flashlight.
Same light.
Outside noise, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because we're close to the back door. So.
Yeah.
If you're here, can you make a knock or a noise?
I'm gonna go sit in this cell. Maybe stand. No, it's not me. It's in this corner. It's like the metal's expanding, maybe. Or shrinking back because of the cool. Or somebody's touching it. Is there somebody in here? So there's a light on, see if there's any of the drips.
What year is it?
Just went crazy rainbow colors. You hanging out in the hallway?
So what do you think of the new sheriff? Sheriff Carley?
That's me. Hi. I promise I'm not here to be mean to you guys. I've heard that you guys were not treated very well, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm not here to continue that trend. So if there's anything that you need, if there's anything I can help you with, please let us know. Say it nice and loud so we can hear you.
Would you like a visitor?
Was that you?
Who's what me?
Was that any of you? Sounds Joshua.
I don't think so. Play it again.
Listen. You hear that right before I start talking?
I don't know if that was like you
It
saying
sounds like
just,
you.
like you
Yeah.
were saying just.
I think
and
you
then
cut
another
some of
word.
me, some of what I was saying off. John has a special camera. All it will show up is a stick figure. But if you want to stand in front of it, we'll be able to see you.
Figure popped up over on this door.
And the tripwire did go off right before you, like...
Yeah,
made the
I
door
saw it
just,
when, yeah, it went off
It
under
was
my
all
foot.
like that, kind
Oh.
of crazy. It was like that.
Just want to finish a quick sweep of each cell. Oh,
Somebody in it?
disappeared again.
Oh no.
Popped up, disappeared.
You don't have to be afraid. We just want to know if you're here.
That's actual
Could you
figure.
try coming back in front of the camera just so we can say hello again?
A lot of dripping. Oh. See that? He's laying there. That's a person too. Laying on the bed.
Okay, let's hold that still for a while and see.
If that's you, can you wave? What?
Could you put one arm up in the air for us? So we can really see it. Hi, could you wave back to me? Could you wave back? So we know you're really there?
Yeah, it's the suicide note.
Why is there a suicide note on the wall? Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
I'm gonna move away and go back and see if it's still there.
Yeah.
Tripwire went crazy twice.
We got nothing now. So it could have just been a mess up. But I don't know what it would even read. There's nothing,
No, they're not there anymore.
you know what I mean? There's nothing,
Green.
Hello.
Come on over. We're just hanging out. Can I get you anything?
You see how that lights up green on that side? Well, the other side lights red. We could use that for yes and no. Green for yes and red for no. Could we try that? Could you step in front of the green and give us a yes? If you would like to play yes no game with that.
do you want us to go down there?
This battery is almost dead. Look. How can the battery? We've hardly been filming.
If you want us to go down there, can you make one of those toys go off? Either make it blink green or set off the thing on the stairs. Just go near that red light on the stairs. Nothing, nada. If anyone's here, all you gotta do is walk in front of this camera. Does it pick up the cat? Don't even pick up the cat.
So then it's not supposed to pick up animals.
But he's so cute. I'm gonna take him home.
Oh, we have a Bud Light. For the
It is not-
drunks.
This ain't gonna work in here. It's not big enough. Because I can't even grab you guys. What was? Did you hear that?
I heard a voice, a whisper. Is that what
Yeah.
you heard? Yeah.
A male's voice?
Yeah.
Guys. What was? Did you hear that?
I heard a voice, a whisper. Is that what
Yeah.
you heard? Yeah.
A male's voice?
Yeah.
What was? Did you hear that?
I heard a voice, a whisper. Is that what
Yeah.
you heard? Yeah.
A male's voice?
Yeah.
But that wasn't outside.
No, it was here, between this area. I heard it in my right ear.
Oh. So I'm standing in between you.
Hi.
Or
How you
was.
doing?
This thing is like.
Well, that fits with us just hearing the voice there. Hello, whoever you are, could you talk to us some more? We all heard you. Well, we'll let you sleep it off if you need it, but we're here if you need anything, okay? If you need some water and some coffee, just let us know. Still waiting to see if you all want us to play some radio music.
I mean, we could always come back. I mean, it's early.
Yeah, and I have to change this battery soon.
That's what I'm saying. Well, why don't we call this for now? We'll come back in a bit. And, you know, we can go upstairs and just feel it. And then if nothing, then we'll come back and we'll go back and whatever. We could always go different tactics. But it might be early. Might need more energy. Who knows?
Just getting a feel for us, maybe.
That's what I'm saying, and I haven't even opened up we haven't even done the geo box.
Let's see what that's like with it off.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's a bit
say.
too dark. All you can see is the light.
Put the warm, the yellow side, the side of it, you know what I mean?
Can't tell which is which.
That's not what I said. The yellow side, the side of it, you know what I mean?
Can't tell which is which.
That's not what I said. The yellow side, the side of it, you know what I mean?
Can't tell which is which.
That's not what I said. That's cold. That's the warmest. And that's the lowest. That's probably gonna be your best bet.
Let's see. Okay. Alright.
It's bright.
Yeah. Do we have Alison here? I'm so sorry we didn't introduce ourselves up here yet. Was that your tummy?
I don't think so.
I'm so sorry we didn't introduce ourselves up here yet. Was that your tummy?
I don't think so.
I'm so sorry we didn't introduce ourselves up here yet. Was that your tummy?
I don't think so.
Hello, I'm Debbie.
I'm Carly.
And I'm John. We're just here to communicate with anyone who might be here.
This is our first time visiting you. We hope... Hello?
I heard that earlier and nobody batted an eye, so I thought it was one of you guys.
Where are you at?
That was John. Is it footsteps or is it just wind?
It was
There's no
footsteps. That's
wind.
what I was hearing when you were walking around. And I was like,
There's no wind outside.
yeah, it was dead. No wind.
It was coming up the stairs. Catwalk.
Hi.
If anyone's here and you want to communicate, can you come in here? Either sit in the bed or you can sit in this rocking chair. We can just chat, maybe interact with each other. Thank you.
Thank you. We might be able to hear you if you talk to us. Could you try?
You can communicate with us by touching any of the toys that we have around. They'll all make noise or flash. You can set them off if it's a yes answer. We'll try and keep it simple. Were you an inmate here? Were you a worker here? Sheriff or a deputy? Dispatcher maybe?
Is there anything we can do for you? If that's you, could you set the one on the bed off again? The little ball on the bed?
What the hell?
Sounded like backfire from a car.
Did it?
Yeah, because I heard a rev right before at the same
Okay.
time, so I'm
Wow,
wondering.
it really sounded in here.
It didn't sound like it was in
That
here. I mean, it could, but I'm pretty sure I heard a rev of an engine. So,
What the hell?
Sounded like backfire from a car.
Did it?
yeah, because I heard a rev right before at the same
Okay.
time. So I'm
Wow,
wondering.
it really sounded in here.
It didn't sound like
That
it was
was-
in here. I mean, it could, but I'm pretty sure I heard a rev of an engine. So, if that was you tapping, can you knock again? If that was you tapping, can you knock again? If that was you tapping, can you knock again?
Sounds like someone's creeping around,
Yeah,
trying to
but
be slow about it.
I don't know. That noise has been going on nonstop, so I'm debating whether that's even. It could be something else.
I feel like it's rain and stuff on
That's
the roof.
yeah.
Well, I can hear the rain, but
There's also-
like
there's-
other noises too.
Every once in a while, there's another
They
noise.
don't all sound like it, but a few of them have sounded like footsteps.
I agree. They're most of the what I've been hearing consistently sounds like it's consistent. It can't be, but every once in a while there is like a thud, like coming upstairs. Are you able to knock, stomp your foot? Do you want us to look in the mirror?
Could you do the one on the bed again? Like the ball up on the bed again. Oh, well done, but could you try the one on the bed?
Like, you have to touch the thing. That was, yeah.
But you haven't been touching it though.
No, I just want to know how, like,
Okay.
if it's like instability in the wood, maybe. I don't know. Just trying to think of something. Do you want us to look in the mirror? Is that why you keep making that go off? Do you want us to take a picture of the mirror? Will we see you? Sounded like it was upstairs.
That or behind that wall. It was weird though.
It did sound like it came from like upstairs, but don't forget the opening for the is on in the other room right there.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture in the mirror. Deb, do you mind shutting off that light? Please. Alright, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna take a few pictures. I didn't plan on recording. Now there's the burst.
Oh, it's cold up here.
Yeah. These are the shorts.
It's not that cold.
And a t-shirt.
Yeah, and a t-shirt. It is cold. You're crazy.
Well, where's the thermometer EMFer?
Look in the bag.
Is it in the bag?
He did it.
Huh?
The very last thing in the bag.
It's only it's 62 in here, 63.
Ooh, when we first got here, it was 71 degrees downstairs.
Do you enjoy living here?
Have you been here a long time?
Stomach.
Do we have any sheriffs with us?
The side sheriff, probably. You could take the energy from anything here to make something happen.
What's your name?
Could you try and light up another? Okay, I'll do. Good job.
Can you step away from that, please?
See if you can find the music box. That was interesting.
Just shut off. What's going on with it? Is it dying?
Are you draining its battery? Are you purposely taking its energy?
Does that mean it's dead?
No, it's not dead, but that's like it's dying.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Never seen that before.
I'm coming close.
Don't be alarmed.
You just tell them to take energy from something in here. Okay. John, hold the meter. Hold it. Okay, what is the temperature currently?
60.8. Oh, and it's going up. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's 0.2, 0.4, 0.5. Yeah, that's what I figured.
But that could be your body temperature.
No. We're not talking about temperature.
The
We're talking
EMF.
about
Oh, the
Now it's at
EMF.
0.6.
Okay.
Are you trying to affect me? Because now it went up to 62, but that's probably my body temperature.
Okay, so if John holds his hands out a little bit further away from him, can you see if you can make the temperature around John's hand drop?
The EMF's going up.
Well done. See if you can make it colder.
1.
Try really hard to make it cold around John. I know you can do it. What is it doing? Anything?
Just the EMF is at 0.4, 0.5. Okay. Are you trying to gain energy so you can do something?
The camera thinks there's a person in that chair.
We'd appreciate it.
Is it blurring or?
No, it's trying to find a face. Like it does the squares for people's faces.
Are you sitting in that chair?
My dummy.
Is that your chair? Deb keeps coming up. The name Deb. I don't know why. I don't know if that's referring to Deb, part of your mom, part of the team, or someone else that worked here.
I know I have somebody here with me protecting me. Keeping you back. And he won't let you hurt me. Positive energy. Oh gosh, you scared me. Yeah, hey. Yeah.
By chance, did you ever feel anyone right behind you
Yeah.
while you're in the middle of the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I told
It
you.
was the sheriff.
It's unrecorded.
It was the sheriff Bill was right behind you.
Wow. So somebody was protecting me because this was on red, negative energy for the longest time.
It was Bill.
Sheriff Phil.
And this was all on blue, flash. The REM pod went off, the music box went off. I went down there, and then this turned to the highest. Look at it. That's negative. Once that turned negative, this went positive. Like somebody was protecting me, and I actually was saying that. I said it on here. Did the women step out of the cell? Somebody is protecting me.
It's Bill.
Yeah.
Somebody was protecting me, definitely.
Thank you so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and please consider becoming a member to support the channel and get early access to videos and exclusive content.